Hey everybody, in this lesson I'd like to share a tutorial. It's the project that I actually worked on a few years ago. It was a low budget project and deadlines were kind of tight. This is the few effects I made for this commercial. It wasn't that perfect, but I'd like to share some process, and I'll start with the first one. This one, how I made this. This is all procedural stuff. I didn't have enough time to do simulations, so I couldn't get actually the right look, and I couldn't stick flip fluid to the spoon, so it constantly slipped out of the spoon. So I decided to make it procedurally, and besides, the director constantly wanted to change something, like in the way it spreads across this cake, and the way it holds on the spoon. So I decided to go procedural way. So I'd like to show how I did this. I prepared this small scene, and it has some animation to it. Okay, so I'll assume that the ground will actually create one. So it's a grid. Let's assume that this is the top of a cake, and we are okay. It's linked to animation. Switch. So, and this is so what I actually did, I spread some point on top of the cake, and also on top of the spoon. Let me do some scatter, and just to, okay, I'll probably mesh. Wait a minute, it's a mountain that high. Alright. And I add an attribute paint, so I could template this and increase. So it's somewhere around this area. Spread my points. Okay, and on the scanner. So it creates a mask attribute, so I can use it as a identity mask. See, right? Maybe. And here as well, I have animation, so I'll create a frame hold, delete channel, and attribute interpolate before the scatter, do an attribute pane as well. Okay. Something like that, I think looks fine. And scatter my mask. We're good. We have 1,000 points on both sides, and I'll link, but before I have to enable these attributes just to follow the animation. Okay, and now there is no jittering. If would be a straight point, that the point would jitter. Okay, usually you would prefer just to scatter points on static geometry and then link to the animation. Okay, so, and now we'll merge. Okay. Now we'll create an ID attribute point ID, which is equals to point number. And now I will connect them by attribute ID. Okay, so, and I'll probably just reference that, copy and paste reference just to see our particles. Oh, okay. What I'll do next, I want to have a control in the middle of each line, so I'll drop a primitive for each primitive, and I'll do a resample, and I'll add a group. So with your sample, now see 10 points. We need 3, I think, 2, choose 1 in the middle, and I'll change it to points, and it will be 1, the first point. So now I drop transform again, and I'll choose group 1. First I probably will center pivot. Center pivot, it's an expression, and pivot translate. See? I just made the preset not to bother myself typing it each time. So let me select that group back again. Okay, and now if I scale this down, I will have that, and I'll probably will use the world handle. So this way I can control the thickness of the main shape of the chocolate. So I can resample it back again and choose something like, okay, a little more. Yeah. Now I'll add the sword. And I'll choose by Y. And there's a small asset which uses some noise parameters in ramp just to give it a color. So I can color the curves. Yeah, so basically can do it actually manually. So I use a sword on the Y. So I can use now point number. Ouch. Okay, go somewhere else. Integer to float. Copy that. I'll just put it up. Point num and number of points. Right. I'll use the ramp parameter. To color. And I'll use a spline ramp. So, see, now I can control. This way, I like to have p-scale attribute. So if I do wrangle, or what else I can do, I can bind export as a scale, and then add a polywire and use scale. I'll use multiply and promote parameter. Okay. And I'll use this brush just to soften. Alright, now I can convert this VDB to polygon. And I'll increase 10 B shape, smooth, we convert. And if I just check my animation, let's say I'd like to scale the middle part. And also here. Right. Yeah, let me increase so if I merge this all together, I will have something like this. Yeah, and if I just pull that a little bit down, points. Check the polygons. Just reference. No, it's not. It's wrong place. These points. Sorry. Just to drown it a little. Okay, so as if when I pull the spoon here, I need to convert it back to polygons. Just switch to, okay, here as well. Probably just lift it a little bit up with the transform, so I could cover more of that. Okay. I could also take those particles and also convert them to VDBs. Right, let's make it smaller, add more resolution. And just let me copy all this. Okay, but before I will do like VDB combine. Where's that? Combine. Or maybe VDB merge, which is I think a little lighter than VDB combine. One, two, so yeah, okay, it's much better. So here what I get, can reduce the size a little more. All right, I'll just separate it out. So here's my camera, and okay. It's like for how much time can also do a small going down the chocolate flow, like after you lift it up and like it slowly goes down, something like this. We add a keyframe, set keyframe, like we're up. So just shift it. Maybe it's too heavy. A tray. Slowly will go down. And also I can play with the scale. So in the beginning it's a little thicker. Also keyframe, and then it will slowly thin out the keyframe. Okay, so the thicker and go down. This I think yeah, something like that. So let me looking from camera. Yeah, and I'll do play blast. Let's do play blast. Okay, so as you see, it is much faster than if I would do a simulation, which could take much more time. And also the amount of control you can have with this way of doing the task. So I hope you like the project, the tutorial, and good luck everybody. Bye.